So hang on, yeah. I am doing my sharing of screen. So all right, okay, almost there. Let me go one by one. Again, my name is Sharizal. So I am currently in University Malaysia Kelantan, and together with me is the lead researcher, Professor Madya, and Dr. Nuralis Abdul Wahab. She is currently in University Science Islam Malaysia in USIM. So as usual, um, lead researcher will depend on another partner, so another co-researcher to do the presentation. Yeah, right. Just kidding. Let me go on. Yeah. So the topic of this research is of this studies is leadership and talent management of arts and Sharia compliance culture. So you guys know that USIM, yeah, USIM is the one of the Islamic university. So when they are performing, when they are showcase the talent, for instance dancing, it still have to abide anything that related to Sharia compliant. Yeah. So this is the paper all about. Let me share you the objective. Yeah. The first objective is to identify the role of organization leaders in bringing Sharia compliant cultural arts to a higher level. So in this case, this organization level is the core curriculum directors, yeah, because most of the arts performing will be directly under the supervisions or under the mentoring of the core curriculum department. And number two, to promote talent, to strengthen the measurable performance output. So um, we wanted to have the talent performing at the maximum output, but at the same time, it is measurable. So how we want to measure this? Maybe in terms of the frequent performance that they did, or maybe the talent development in terms of from day one until the third or fourth year, they are still involved in performing. And the third objective is to identify future challenges in implementing the strategies they are need to relevant and current needs. So yeah, definitely there will be challenges, and there are new strategies that to be implemented. So that's why we are identifying, we are expecting what are the future challenges. All right. So why? Yeah. So problem statement. What are the issues related to this? So why it is so tough art to live as part of an individual life? Um, this is not the okay, dancing particularly. It is not. I would say that it is not the culture of Malay Muslims in this country. Huh? Because why? It is. It could be something that humiliation, because when we dance, when we perform at the age of adults, when we are age 30 and 40, so this is something most of us consider that as humiliation. So that's why the arts we are talking now is those who are in university students. So they are students, so they are performing among students as well. And why should it be called, what should be called about art? Or just limited to dancing and singing? So only that can be described in individual minds. And the third one is the separation of art from scientific matters. So this is another issue. And arts is not evaluated. Yeah. So according to Boyd 1998. Okay, these are the um a few literature on what are talents all about. Let me give you the first one. So talent is developing strategic capabilities of employees to clarify the needs of their talent program. Those are including success criteria. And at the same time, to measure or to gauge contribution through the program's help. So all these are related to employers. Okay, let me see on Clark and Winkler 2006. So the talent is the development of the staff highest potential. So but in this case, so we look into a student perspective in the context of student, where can we develop them into arts highest potential performance. So these are few more talent literature, so just read through, but I'll go straightforward. So Syariah Compliance Culture Arts. Razali in 2016 mentioned that according to the historical development, it appeared in Malaya since Arab trader of Hadramaut, Golden Age, stayed in during the Sultanate of Malacca, right? In Zakaria 2012. So Islam also recognized the activities maintain the beauty of art and culture Islam. So as you can see in the pictures, so they are performing, they are dancing, and they are singing, but they are not forgetting to wear hijab to cover their body. Yeah, so this is part of Sharia compliance, and then they are wearing huge clothing, um, which might be for me it is concealing the shape of their bodies. So this is part of the Sharia compliance. So methodology, so we have few method. We do SLR and we do interviews with the students, and then we also do interviews with the administrators. And once we done, so we did the content analysis. All right, findings and discussions. The first objective is to identify the role of organization leaders in bringing culture arts to a higher level. So the ability to think creatively, strategically, and analytically. So in the during performing, so they are able to think creatively because they need to ensure that audience audience will give them the focus, will be concentrating on them when they are performing. So that's why they need to think creatively how to attract the audience. Second one, it can instill confidence in talent. So the role of the leaders is to bring confidence to talent when the students are performing in front of others. So if they are having lack of confidence, so the performance will look awkward. So that's why confidence is important. So that's the duty of the organization leaders. Need to have more practice in front of the public to nurture confidence. And the third finding is ability to collaborate. Because why? When they perform, they are not only collaborating with among dancers, they need to collaborate with the musicians. They need to collaborate with the management of the places that they will dance. They need to collaborate with the lightings. They also need to collaborate with how it will be presented. Yeah? So these are the findings and discussion that we have secured. Okay. Point number two, to promote talent to strengthen measurable performance output. Yeah, it is they are having a good communication skill because when they perform, uh, the communication skill established among them, as I mentioned earlier, among the musician, among the venue owner, among them, so among the dancers as well, they need to have a really good, they need to establish a good communication skills in terms of where are they coming in, where are they coming out, so any interruption or any surprise in the performance, so this need to be done. what needs to be used. Let's say any apparatus need to be used, or so any um, attire, special attire need to be wear. So this also need to be communicated. Then in the context is it is understand the current art context. Okay, now while performing, okay, so the context of the performing is they have to follow the Sharia compliance, but at the same time performing at the maximum output, at the highest level of performance. So they need to understand that. Yeah? So without jeopardizing the Sharia compliance. So this can promote, yeah. So the organizers, the um, head of core curriculum, yeah. So the directors of curriculum, they have to promote this talent, yeah. Okay, the third one is to identify the future challenges, yeah, in implementing strategies that are relevant to the current needs. Because now, um, each year, the university is having the convocation. uh, but okay, when they are performing, so what is the challenges faced? Yeah. So now, if being unique, so if being unique, is there any challenges or the challenges of looking at others' perception versus practice? What currently being done versus what people's want, what the audience want, and what are the target and the roles. So these have to be clearly measured, and this also has to be clearly addressed because this will promote the success of the talent management program. Okay, as to conclude this, yeah, I would say in the mind of everyone, please accept arts. Yeah? So arts is not science. Arts is not lab test. So arts is something subjective. If you look at the Rubik cube, yeah, the Rubik cube is normally it is square, but it is colors, yeah. But now look at this, yeah. Will you consider this Rubik cubes as arts? And when you look at this tree, so will you consider this is also an art where the books are not hanging on the shelf? The books are hanging on the branches of the trees. Yeah? So please be alert on the future of arts. Yeah, whether can it be accepted in among our society, or will it be considered a taboo where it is it is performing based on the Sharia compliant, but okay, female voices. So how it is considered Sharia compliant when the female voices singing among of others in front of others. So I guess this is all for me. This is all from me. Sorry. So if you have any questions, you please you can email me. I've given you my email in the manuscript that I've submitted to the organizer. So my last words that please be safe. Stay at home. Yeah, clean yourself, and thank you for listening.